Good morning, ladies. Happy Monday. How's everybody doing today? Hey, I just want to share something with you. It came across my Time Hop today. I don't know if you all know who Time Hop is, but it gives you a whatever your posts were on Facebook from 1 year ago to 4 years ago. So it's kind of cool to look when Time Hop on a daily basis shows me different things that I posted from back in the day. Well, today's Time Hop was a reminder to me about when I purchased my house. And the reason I want to share this story with you is I want to talk about the importance of goal setting or intention setting or dream board, visioning board, whatever you want to call it, but just how it works and how it applied into my life and how it worked. I was introduced to goal setting and vision boarding probably about 5 years ago. I was part of a network marketing company. If I can say anything about network marketing companies, and I've been in a couple of them and became very successful in them, to the point that I was actually in Success Magazine and one of them little goofy DVD inserts about, talking about network marketing and just stuff about network marketing. So anyway, that's here nor there. But the one thing about network marketing that I've learned in direct sales is that all the companies, I don't care what company you go to, they all promote self-development. They all promote, I call it the rah-rah stuff, motivational stuff, inspirational stuff. And that's a major plus because, I've owned businesses before and worked in the medical field for over 20 years in an operating room. So, I got a vast experience in all things, but I can say, one thing I can say about network marketing and all these companies is they really promote self-development and motivational. Now, of course, there's a psychology behind it because of course, they want to motivate you and inspire you, and then you'll get out there and work your businesses and produce for them, which is good. We're all in our own individual businesses here, so there's a psychology behind it. But for those of us who take it to the next level, that's where I come in. I'm no longer in a network marketing company. I mean, recently, as of 6 months ago, I'm not doing that anymore because of Fight Club for Women. But I've learned a lot, and one of the biggest things, like I learned from it, is the goal setting and vision boarding, or intentions, or whatever you want to call it. But our last particular, not two previous network marketing companies ago, we actually had a digital goal setting dream board that was part of our back office system. So it was, you build your own dream board in your back office system. Well, part of my dream board, I had a house. I had a house that I saw on my dream board, that I put on my dream board, that it had a house with a couple acres of land, that I wanted to live into woods, that I wanted to be near my children. Location was very important to me. I wanted to be, like I said, no more than 15 minutes away from my children in any direction. I had this vision in my head of this house that I wanted. And then one day, it was on a Sunday, my husband and I own another house in Levittown that I currently rent out. But there was one day I grabbed the Sunday paper and I said to my husband, let's go. I want to go check out houses. I like to look at houses. So him and I grabbed the paper. We went down Bridgetown Pike, and there was balloons out on the highway with an arrow pointing back into the woods. And I hit the brakes. I actually passed the sign, hit the brakes, and backed the car up. Went down this driveway, and it was this winding driveway, all tree layered. There was a little sign on the side of the driveway that said duck crossing, and I jokingly turned to my husband. I said, it's our house. Pulled up into this house, into the property, and didn't even get out of the car. Fell in love with the property before I even saw the house. Didn't even care about the house. It was the property that caught my attention. Walked out back, and I'm going to take you and give you a little, what my view is. So I kind of walked out over there, stood over there at the sidewalk looking out, and I kind of just gazed out here looking at all this and fell in love with it. Now right now I'm on my upper level deck, and there's an actually lower level deck that's below here, and I said to my husband, I didn't even walk into this house yet, and I said, this house is sold. Then I proceeded to walk into the house, and my husband laughed at me. He says, you woman, you don't even know how much this house cost yet. I said, I don't care. This is our house. This is it. This is the one I saw. This is the house. We will make it happen. Walked into the house. There was actually, the realtor was in here, and there was actually a woman in the kitchen opening up the cabinets. And I announced to the woman, I said, hey, you better close the cabinets. This house is sold. Get out of my kitchen. That was the joke. And they laughed. Needless to say, 2 weeks later, we put in a bid for the house, and it was 3 years ago this week that we closed on this house. You know, the reason I'm telling you all this, and I had no idea how I was going to make it happen. Like I said, I owned another house and had a whole nother mortgage, and I was just like, this is our house. I saw a playground out front. I painted the whole picture to the people that were in the house, actually were the grandchildren to the owners of this house, were showing it. I told them I see a dining room table downstairs in my walkout, it's like a split level, I guess you could say, basement. And I said, I see my dining room table here. I see having big family dinners here with my children. I see the playground outside. I see my grandchildren running around the yard and having a blast up here. I saw all this in my head. And I knew that when I stepped into this particular place, this was my home. And that was it. And it was a done deal. So like I said, my husband and I put a bid in on the house. We got it. And then from that point on, we're like, uh-oh, now we got 2 mortgages we got to figure out how to do. But, you know, that all worked out well. I got renters in that house and still in another house. But the reason I'm telling you this, ladies, is, you know, goal setting, or you want to call it intentions, setting intentions, is important. I wrote all this down, and I saw it. And then I had it on a digital dream board. We did it. So that's why the goal setting and dream board workshops that we're going to be doing is very important, because it's near and dear to my heart. And you also notice that I'm sporting a Fight Club for Women t-shirt. Okay, that was another part of the thing that I envisioned years ago. Okay, years ago. And to speed you up to date, we now have 5,800 members. Okay, this was just a vision I had of bringing a bunch of women together collectively from all walks of life, from all businesses, from all whatever, erasing the lines of competition, and basically making it a big, huge empowerment group. Now, we all know there's a million empowerment groups out there. There's empowerment groups out there for everything you can you can think of as far as women go, for businesses, for spiritualities, for self-development, for this, for that, and that's great. Fight Club for Women, what I thought of was basically taking all of that and putting it into a big sandbox and saying, okay, ladies, now let's all really play together. Let's bring it all together now. We're not separating anything. We're not competing with anybody. You know, I'm not a multi-millionaire. I didn't make millions in network marketing. I did very well enough to understand the industry, know well enough to understand the rules of the game, and I know it well enough that one of the reasons I started Fight Club for Women is that I wanted to be able to teach women, and no matter what network marketing company they're in, because it's an amazing industry. It retired my ass, I'll be honest with you, okay? It kept me home, it kept me having a life, it gave me time, freedom, it did all that. I'm no longer interested in going out there and recruiting and training and doing all that anymore, but I will teach you till I'm blue in the face how to do it, and teach you all the tricks of the trade. And, you know, of course, there's other founding mamas that are along with us, are very successful, that are still very successful in network marketing. And we want to show you the tricks of the trade also. Because like I said, if anything that I've learned from network marketing, direct sales, MLMs, whatever words you want to attach to it, is that they really promote motivation, inspiration, and introduce that to me. And that's how I got introduced to John C. Maxwell, and the story goes on. But anyway, ladies, I just want to share this quick video with you that, you know, look for our goal setting and vision boarding workshops. They're going to be different than most. We're going to include alcohol in ours. You can drink if you want. You don't have to drink, but it's, you know, it's going to be more relaxed, go through things with you. You're going to learn a lot and show you how I got to where I am today. And pass this information on to you, and along with the other women in our group, we're gonna help you do this. So if you haven't done it yet, grab a piece of paper today, grab a board, start cutting out some pictures, stick it in on your board. Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to go? What kind of home do you want to be in? What kind of car do you want to drive? What kind of school do you want to go to? Where do you want to travel to? What do you want in your life? It doesn't have to be material things. Just what do you want in your life? And start putting it on a board, writing it down, and seeing it in your head. So when it does happen, you're going to take the steps necessary to make it happen. And so that's all I want to share with you today. So happy anniversary to me on 3 years of owning my dream home right now. It's a house that was built in 1951. It's still from the Stone Ages as far as I'm concerned. We have major upgrades we want to do to this house. but there's not a day that I don't pull off that highway and come down this driveway back into this, to my oasis, I call it, that I don't say, God, I love it here. I absolutely love it here, and it's because I dreamed it up. So I already knew this was going to happen. So you guys have a great day today, and I will touch base with you later. I'm getting ready to go out and do my run today, and then I start CrossFit striking, it's called. So it's a little variation of regular CrossFit. So I'm going to be learning how to kick and punch things and take this body to a whole nother level. So you girls have a great day, and I will speak to you later. Peace out, ladies.